Good morning. Welcome to a week in my life. It's Valentine's Day today. Currently 9 a.m. I wanted to wake up a little bit early and make him a special breakfast. I've only ever done one other week in my life video when my father visited, and we had a pretty eventful few days. However, this one is looking to be different. Currently, my car is in the shop getting some work done. I do have some galentine plans later this week, but for the most part, the next few days will just probably consist of editing, cleaning, working out, and just finding ways to kill time here at home. I'm gonna start this breakfast and I will show you the finished results. Alrighty, I am kind of wearing what I always wear when I want to be comfortable and cute, and that is my airy cargo pants, cotton cargo pants. So they're like super comfortable and flowy, perfect walking and sitting pants. And then I'm just wearing this like super stretchy, cozy textured shirt that I actually got from Forever 21 a few years ago. It is long sleeve, very comfortable and warm. And then I typically just throw on a denim jacket with these pants, and I'm wearing my favorite Harley Davidson denim jacket, which if you've watched my vlogs, you know that I love wearing this. I'm also wearing a little mini scarf from Cotton On that I got on sale for $2. And then I was gonna wear my Adidas Sambas, but I thought that like a pop of brown would look pretty cute with this outfit. So I'm wearing my Birks, and they're also very comfortable. Oh, one last thing before I head out, I want to talk to you about my newest fragrance, Hyperfixation. For years now, my signature fragrance has been Daisy by Marc Jacobs, and this is a very clean, powdery, sweet, and floral scent, which is lovely, but I did want something that would be a little bit more suitable for the winter time, and I just wanted something different. So I actually bought a popular perfume tester kit from Sephora and discovered my newest favorite fragrance combo, and that is Missing Person by Fleur. I got a free travel size one from buying the kit, and then I combine it with Glossier's You perfume, which if you didn't know, this is actually the solid version, so I keep this in my purse. I wanted to just try out a smaller version, and I also really love the packaging. But if you didn't know, Glossier has this perfume, it's called You, and it's a very peppery, musky scent that apparently smells different on everyone and melts into your skin to enhance your natural scent. And then Missing Person, similarly, is supposed to be a very familiar and reminiscent smell of someone that you love. I think that it's just a very lovely skin musk mixed with some light florals and what else? I do not know how to describe scents. Hold on. And jasmine, I don't know, but together these two are just the bomb. I am absolutely obsessed. Zach loves the smell of it, and I'm wearing it all the time, even at nighttime, because I love the smell of it. I'm like catching myself always smelling myself now, so super excited. I'm about to apply some right now.
Well, there you go. The empire at our fingertips, the autumn to discover. If I would have had the worthiness to be the perfect lover, would you stay under the willow tree when I asked if you would be? Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Still I lie within the memory, devoted as your lover. You could take my hands, cover your eyes, and tell me there's no other. Would you be?
Oh, yay! Nice. We just saw this outside by the dumpster, and I've been wanting a standing lamp for so long. I'm very excited.
There's no one like you, my little girl. Your eyes so blue under those brown curls. Soon you're on your way. Promise me that you know the world is yours. Strike them with your glow.
I am feeling very slumped. I'm having my second cup of coffee and I already had a small breakfast. I also already showered just to freshen up and try to wake up a bit more, but I've been struggling a lot with keeping my energy up. I know that a huge part of it is definitely because I'm kind of homebound and stuck without a car right now, so I can't go to the gym. Last week I was on my period and I was so excited to go to the gym the following day. I set out my gym outfit so that I can wake up, put it on, and go straight to the gym, and then the car gave us problems, so we ended up not being able to go. And it's just not the same working out at home. Even though I have been doing some light workouts with the weights, I feel like my body is craving a really good cardio session. What I think we're going to try to do today is start off with a little bit of a yoga / movement session. It's going to be super chill. I'm not even going to lay out the mat, and I don't think I'm going to move my table either because I'm feeling very lazy. Also, because I kind of want to emphasize that movement doesn't always have to be an organized or structured thing sometimes. And I say this as a person who used to teach yoga for 5 years. I'm very passionate about movement, even in times of my lives where I have been a little bit more sedentary. Movement is just a very great way, and for me, a foolproof way to get out of my head and into my body, especially as someone who lives a lot in her head. It's also very cold outside, so my body is feeling very achy and sore, and I know that a good stretch is just what I need. And then I am going to do some editing. I have a video that I would like to push out this weekend, a little clean and declutter with me. After that, I think that I would like to do something relaxing. And then the rest of the evening will likely be super chill because Zach and I are going to make the beef stew. By the way, I also just want to say that I am a 28 years old, only now watching Sex and the City for the very first time in my life, and it is truly what has been bringing me joy this winter. One of my friends out here suggested it as well. She's also in her late 20s, also started watching it for the first time, and I am so obsessed. I really feel like it holds up. It only gets funnier as the seasons continue, and I'm just so excited to watch it, but I'm also loving it so much that I kind of want to slow down and not watch it too fast, because you know the feeling when you finish a show too fast and you just wish you could watch it for the very first time all over again. But it's just so hard not to binge watch like 5 episodes every night before bed, especially in the room. It's so cozy, like the 1990s New York vibe. Ugh, obsessed. It makes me long for a time and place that I did not even get to experience. Really do wish I could have experienced New York City in the late 90s as a woman in her 20s. Must have just been a great time. All right, let's casually stretch our bodies.
Lately, my monkey mind is turning over. All the times that knock me off my swing.
All right, that definitely helped me. I am gonna chug some water and also go outside and stare at the sky because I find that when I get sunlight, it also helps me wake up.
A pebble found in my pocket. Hey girl, you're good now. Don't try to stop it. But now it happens all the time. I'm back at the starting line. The early years of my life. I'm back at the starting lately, when I'm still watching the edges, what is real that I am following? I have to question everything. Lately, on the trail to understanding, I return to the beginning. I could walk, skate, or run, but I'm back where I came from. And now it happens all the time. I'm back at the starting line. The years of my life. I'm back at the starting line.
It is 9:20 a.m. I woke up about 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna do a very quick and casual workout just to boost my energy. Good news is my car is gonna get fixed today, so we're picking it up later. So I think the rest of the day will just consist of me editing because I really want to push out this next video and start editing this video.
Thousand Oaks, California. My kids were young at the time, and I used to be able to do that when I was younger.
My car should be ready for pickup in a couple of hours. I'm very excited to have my car back today. I just don't like the feeling of not having a vehicle in a city that is not very walkable, understandably. It just makes me feel very trapped. I'm about to film an outfit reel of 3 different ways to wear a black dress. And then I may go to Sephora later. I've been really wanting a red blush, and I feel like it's a nice way to treat myself before the weekend. I'm checking in with you pretty late in the day. It is 5:40. Zach is grabbing some dinner. I was not feeling my best today. This morning I woke up and I just had like no urge to even get out of bed. So I tried to do the deliberate opposite of that, which is force myself out of bed. And I'm very proud of that. We ended up going to the gym, but I did kind of bail halfway through my workout because I feel like I was just really low on energy. I came home, I had a very scrappy brunch of just some boiled eggs and toast. I just started to have a lot of feelings lately. I've been struggling a bit with feeling capable of doing content creation as someone who struggles with mental illness and just not necessarily feeling the most comfortable yet being very vulnerable, although I am trying every day. And I know that that is what you guys relate to the most, is just realness. But I was thinking to myself, I am never doing a week in my life again because I'm just straight up never well enough for 7 days straight. Like, if you know, you know. If you struggle with mental illness, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm gonna have my days, and this was one of them. I definitely felt like I was starting to question whether I'm capable of this, and I think that's just because I've been setting some unrealistic expectations of how I want my content to look, and also surrounding myself with content that is a little bit unrealistic as well. And that's just the nature of social media, is a lot of it is fake and unrealistic, and I'm honestly really trying to change the type of content that I put out there because I don't want to contribute to that. It's okay and understandable, obviously, to post a lot of your highlights. It's very similar to scrapbooking. Like, obviously, as humans, we want a place to reminisce on all of our best moments and highlights, yes. But I think that when you start to pursue content creation as something that you want to pursue as maybe like a side hustle or a career, it just kind of feels like I have a little bit more of a responsibility, if you will, to portray a more authentic lifestyle. Not only that, but I think in 2024, we're all getting sick and tired of the unrealistic and the fake content. And not to sound like pretentious or cocky, but I know that I'm relatable to the average person. It's just about finding a way for that to translate on camera and just trying to find a balance with having my channel be like a cozy, warm hug when you're feeling down, but also a place where you feel like you can relate to me and like you're not alone in your struggles. I'm just trying to discuss and talk about the things that I feel like we all struggle with but don't talk about on social media, and have a more realistic approach to wellness and lifestyle and even fashion too, and just normalize normal living again, non-aesthetic living, because my apartment is honestly mostly cluttered half the time anyways. So I am glad that I went to the gym, and I also ended up just submitting to retail therapy. I went to a bookstore and I got 2 books, which I want to talk to you guys about. All right, so I actually picked up this book called What My Mother and I Talk About. 15 Writers Break the Silence. And it is a collection of essay which candidly explores the fraught, funny, and life-shaping relationships 15 writers share with their mothers. I don't know if you know, but I lost my mother to cancer in 2019. And today was a particularly hard day in terms of missing her. If you've ever grieved anyone, then you know that it is not a linear journey, and grief never really goes away, but you learn how to live with it throughout your life. It truly does feel like I miss her more today than I did the day that I lost her. And the older I get, the more I view her as more than just a mother, but also as a very strong, witty, intelligent, independent person, friend, sister, wife, soul with her own aspirations and dreams. And it's very bittersweet for me because I obviously wish that she was here for me to share those feelings and those thoughts with her with, to just have her help me figure out life as I navigate life through my late 20s. So yeah, I'm hoping that I will relate to some of these essays / stories. And then I actually went to the bookstore hoping to get a book called Film for Her. I'll insert a picture here by, I think, Orion Carlotto. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just saw the book a lot on Pinterest and it looked very cute. And I knew that it was a film photography book, and I actually have a film photography Instagram page. I'm not posting on it that much right now, but I am planning to get 3 rolls of film developed, so I will be posting again quite soon. It is Alright Cool Guy if you're interested in looking at my film photography page, but I was very intrigued and hoping that it was going to be good. I'm honestly so embarrassed. One of the employees was helping me to look for the book and they didn't have it on the floor, so he went to the back to grab me one, which was so kind of him. And then I sat down and opened it and was just completely underwhelmed. I don't want to talk shit, but I just feel like I wouldn't be able to relate too much to that book. And since it is a photography book, you can't preview it too much online. And I just felt like a lot of the photos and the images were not up to a publishing book's standards, like quite blurry and out of focus. And honestly, you can just read the Goodreads reviews and know that I would have probably agreed with most of them anyways. So I was a little bit bummed out and I wanted something with a similar vibe. And this book was suggested to me under that book's suggestions on Goodreads. I actually put this on my TBR shelf a few weeks ago, so I'm excited to have found it, and it's called Just Kids by Patti Smith. I don't know if I'm super wrong about this, but this is giving Daisy Jones vibes. I have no idea if they are still together. Don't tell me. I'm gonna try really hard not to Google it, but I'm interested. Another main reason is because the book has pictures, which I just find to be such a vibe. I really just wanted a book with pictures, you know what I mean? And I am all about the nostalgic vibes. Zach will be here any minute, so I'm gonna set up the tray tables because we're probably gonna have a couch dinner tonight, and I will check back in with you tomorrow. I'm about to grab some brunch with my friend. Super excited because I'm trying out a new French diner for the very first time. This is my fit. Is this close? Yeah, my friend. Oh, there she is. lately I have been eating 2 meals a day, so I'm having a really big brunch. I added some Greek yogurt for extra protein. Ever since I was a little kid, my dad and I used to eat eggs with these saltine crackers, so I'm just having a handful of those, and then some homemade potatoes on the side. I'm definitely going to be drenching this in ketchup because I'm a ketchup girly. Super simple, but really good and packed with a lot of healthy fats and protein. I did not film too much yesterday. I had quite a social day. Went to brunch with one of my friends in the morning, and then I also went to a lovely galentine event at my friend's house, and I was meeting like 90% of the people there for the first time. So obviously I kept my phone and my camera away for most of it, but it was a really nice time. We spent some time doing like arts and crafts and coloring funny pictures of male genitals. I spent most of today editing, cleaning, and I finally uploaded my recent clean with me video. I'm not sure that I'm gonna do that type of video again. I really struggle editing it for some reason, and I think it's just because I'm not into cleaning, and so it makes sense that I'm really not into cleaning content either, but I hope that you enjoyed it regardless. And my friend, who I haven't seen in months, invited me to grab some happy hour drinks and appetizers, so I'm getting ready to do that now. Mini review on my new red blush. I ended up picking up the shade Grateful from Rare Beauty's Soft Pinch blushes, and this is like the dewy formula, which was my first time trying the dewy one. For the longest time I for some reason was only testing out the matte ones, and I really did not like it, but I really like it. It is extremely pigmented. I'm not gonna lie, this shade used to scare me a lot. And at first, it looks like it's a little bit too pink, but for some reason, the more you work it in, the more it actually ends up looking like you genuinely were like pinched in the cheeks. So I don't necessarily want like red cheeks, but I do want the look of like a soft pinch. Look how pretty and super glowy too. I literally feel like this is gonna last me 3 years. For some reason, I always get a blotch like right there. I don't know what is up with my skin, but I feel like my skin does not pick up product there. And then this is the type of blush that I feel like I need to blend out with an actual blender. But yeah, I really like it. And I feel like it's the perfect transitional fall to spring color. I honestly will probably use this year round because red is just timeless. Outfit is simple and comfy because I know I'm gonna be drinking and eating, and I need it to be bloat proof. If you haven't watched my previous vlogs, I can't remember which one it is, but I will link it somewhere above here as a card. But I started smash booking thanks to a friend of mine on Instagram's inspiration, and it has been a lot of fun. Here are some recent pages that I've been making, and I'm also trying to make it interactive. It's honestly very, very therapeutic and super fun, and I've been really enjoying it. So I am about to do some Joshua Tree pages. It's raining today, so I figured that I just wanted to chill and do something relaxing and creative. I also went to the gym this morning, so I'm pretty tapped out for the day. I'm kind of in a piccata wave right now. If you watched my recent videos, I've made a chicken piccata, and I think I've made that like probably 3 or 4 times in the last month. So tonight we decided to try it with salmon, and it came out really, really, really good. I would definitely recommend trying it. It's super easy. I make it with like a heavy cream and a little bit of lemon, some garlic, and butter. You don't need the capers, but the capers add a nice little tang to it. It's a great way to like spice up your weekly recipes. I also wanted to give you an update because I know that I bought What My Mother and I Don't Talk About, and I did give that a try, but I actually ended up returning it and exchanging it for another book called Slouching Towards Bethlehem. And that's just because after doing a little bit more research and reading the first essay, I just feel like I didn't really resonate with the book that much, and I discovered that there weren't any essays that touched on the topic of grief or death in general, which I felt like it was kind of a bummer because for 15 essays on moms, I feel like there should at least be 1 or 2 that discuss losing a parent. So yeah, I felt I would just exchange it for something that piqued my interest a bit more. Slouching Towards Bethlehem is a collection of essays by Joan Didion, basically just describing her experiences in California in the 1960s. I don't know why, but I'm really into books that are taking place in the 60s and 70s right now, which leads me to this book that I also wanted to give a little brief update on. I have never read a book like this. It is like a poetic memoir, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm very, very captivated, and I know that it's going to be very good, so I'm truly trying to like savor each page. I'm just obsessed with Patti Smith's writing style. It's just absolutely beautiful, so flowy and poetic and eloquent. I'm super excited to keep reading it. It is 9:12 right now, and I would really love to get to bed before 11. I'm just naturally a night owl, so I always end up feeling very awake at night. Really trying to work on that though, because I would much rather wake up early and have a head start to my day. But I am already starting to feel a little bit tired, so it's all about just leaning into that. That's another huge perk of going to the gym, is that it does help me get tired earlier and sleep better. I'm about to sign off. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far, I know that your time is precious and valuable, and I genuinely do appreciate you spending it here with me. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more, like, and comment down below to say hi, because I always comment back, and your support really does mean the world to me. And I will see you next week with another video. Bye!